Hi, I hope you're well. Well, I've just come back from a really lovely walk in the Peak District. It's the first time I've walked around Hathersage, getting up onto Stanage Edge and heading towards Carl Wark, Stanage Hill Fort. The weather wasn't brilliant and it was misty a lot of the time.
Let's just take a second to admire the views.
But it cleared enough to have some great views during part of the walk. So I've had a really enjoyable walk. It was a little bit spooky and weird on Carl Wark. I was there on my own. As soon as I got onto the hill fort, the camera stopped, even though it was about 10%. I tried to get it back on, it came on, I took a few photographs. They've completely disappeared. I've no idea why. And this black crow kept following me around. So yeah, it was a little bit spooky up there, especially with all the mist, but it was really atmospheric and I really enjoyed it. So I came back to Hathersage and had a brilliant meal at, I think it was called Bank House. Nice steak sandwich, and I definitely recommend that. I hope you enjoy the video, and until next time, thank you very much. Bye.
Right, we're going to go down this Balk Lane, and there's a church on the right that apparently Little John, Robin Hood's sidekick, is buried in. So I might just do a little detour and go up to have a look at that first. Hathersage is really in a brilliant setting in the Hope Valley. Beautiful location. Look at that. Cracking little village. So I've just come out of the church in Hathersage. Went to look at Little John's grave, or supposedly his grave. And I was just talking to a few people there, and it's obviously a bit of a tourist attraction. I don't really like filming graveyards. I think it's a little bit disrespectful. Obviously people have got their relatives there, so if I do film, it's usually from the back so they can't see the names of the people on the headstones. But as I was looking for little John's grave, so lots of graves at the front, all from young lads in the 20s, the RAF and Army and the Armed Forces, who all lost their lives in the Second World War. It said killed in action, killed in action, killed in action. And it really brought it home to me. And here's us, enjoying all these freedoms, and me walking around making silly YouTube videos. And there's young lads who basically paid the ultimate sacrifice for our freedoms, so we can do all these things. Yeah, I mean, some of those young lads in there were younger than my kids, which, it's really upsetting. It just makes me grateful for what I've got and the freedoms that I enjoy. We shouldn't really take those for granted. Look at that setting, it's absolutely beautiful around here. Really loving it. Now that's where we're heading on those tops on Stanage Edge. It's looking a little bit grim. Hopefully that might clear by the time we get up there, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. So we're just entering a little wooded area, and I can just about hear the brook, which is called Hood Brook. So I wonder who that was named after. Well, I hope I'm going the right way, but we'll soon find out. Hoping to get onto Stanage Edge. That's magical, isn't it? Beautiful woodland, especially this time of year with all the leaves falling. Really peaceful. So I'm absolutely loving this walk so far. I said in previous, I enjoy finding new places in the Peak District. Now, I know for lots of people they've probably done this a million times, especially those living near Sheffield. It's probably very familiar to them, but this is the first time I've ever been to this side and walked around Hathersage. I'm absolutely loving it. Yeah. So we can just see Stanage Edge over there. That's we're going to just cross this little road and onto the top to go. It's a bit slippy, this is, but got no choice. If I want to get on the edge, got to go up it. Right, I've climbed right on the top now, and as you can see, there's not much to see, which is a bit disappointing, but nothing can be done about that. Let's just take a second to admire the views. Okay, let's stay at this now.
From White Path Moss, I headed towards Upper Burbage Bridge car park and then took the footpath to Higger Tor.
So I can just see Higger Tor, the mist has cleared now, which is over there. And just to that side of it there is the Carl Wark hill fort. Right, we're on top of Higger Tor now, so you can see Carl Wark hill fort there. That's where we're heading to. That's absolutely brilliant around here. I love it. Yeah, first time I've ever been. Ah. I've just come down from Higger Tor and I'm going to make my way to Carl Wark now, which is an Iron Age hill fort. I'm guessing it must have been pretty bleak around here. I don't think anybody actually lived there. It's probably just a defensive structure, but even so, there must have been people living on these moors somewhere, which I would have thought was pretty tough. So I'll go to Carl Wark, make my little offering to the ancestors, and then get back into Hathersage, and that'll be it. Right, we're just heading down to Hathersage now, and that's it. We're nearly done.
So once I got into Hathersage, I went into Bank House and ordered a steak sandwich, which was absolutely brilliant. I'd highly recommend this place. The food was excellent.